Alright. Oh, it's literally loud. Really loud. Slow that a little bit. Hello, everyone. And as you can see, I sound a lot better. Um, I did some audio changes. Hopefully everything should be good. I'm trying to keep it from peaking. But also trying to have, that you can hear my voice. Um, I put some actual like noise suppression on, so because there are some things in the background that I can't really turn off. So, uh, yeah, and also I've tried to equalize my voice a little bit, so hopefully it sounds a lot better. Anyway, guys, let's get into this. So today, we're gonna try to finish this demo. I don't know how long it will take, but we were in the final dungeon, and I think that I assume it was the final dungeon, and I'm, but I got through like one puzzle or so, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But I said I was gonna try to stream it yesterday, but I had supper after that, right after the stream, and then had to take a shower, which makes it hard to record because I also don't want to try to damage any of my headphones and whatnot. And then my brother was inside, so my brother people just he got busy, so couldn't really do it. So, and before I go to work today, I want to try to finish this demo because I actually really like this game. I like what I've tried so far. In fact, honestly, I probably would like it even more than like most Zelda games because I've honestly not played that much of top-down Zelda. I've played enough to know the tropes, but I've never really played top-down Zelda like to completion really. So I'm enjoying this so far. I do have a few issues, mainly with the constant chatter and the constant like AAA reminding you of basic things that you can't turn off in the demo, and supposedly there's going to be a survey afterwards. So if there is, whatever that survey is, I'm going to try and do it because I want to. I think that's my main issue. Is I think if you just don't have a constant influx of reminding you of basic things, and like at least can you let me turn it off? I don't like having the fairy tell me everything. So I don't know. It's kind of the thing with AAA games nowadays. So, going to do this here, then we'll do that. Swap over here. Alright. Okay. So, should be fine now. And also, I'm pretty loud, so this should be a little louder, but here we go. Alright. Alright. So, if last where I left off, I got the death squad. Obviously, we were in the thing, and I got this explosive accessory. So, can fast travel. And we'll try to get this dungeon done. This might literally be a really short stream. Now, I don't know if I just hope my puzzle progress is Alright, good. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. Going to change the fairy power to the sprint. Crap. Oh. Alright. Got a health increase. What's going? Alright, sub-level 1.
You think that changed anything? Let's poke around and see.
Alright, fight battle. Alright.
Move on now.
Pulled through somehow.
So far, so good.
Alright.
Break after we record
I think that's a boss thing. This literally is gonna be like 5 minutes. That'd be kind of insane that I messed up at the wrong time. I got off at the right time because I would have had to stop anyways earlier. But okay. Oh, crap. Alright. Jump.
working so hard. Something over there.
Show me what you've got, dude. Hey, not bad.
Must be a door for it. Let's go find it.
Alright. Get a spot here. Alrighty. Oh.
Hey, please.
Time to fly.
Alright. I legit think this might be a boss room.
Something's making my skin crawl.
Yep, it's a boss room. Oh crap, I literally about to finish. Gotta be kidding me. Alright then. I'll do a last save here just to make sure. Okay. Let's go. Alright, here we go.
Whoa, fishy. That is one big rat. Those skills were tough. Those were tough. Doesn't have any points now.
Okay. Dang it. That was bad. Crap. Crap. Dang it. Wow. Okay. Crap. I'll do it from the boss. Here we go. Dang it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Got better at it. Wasn't talking much, but unless that's another phase, I think that's it. That is actually a pretty. I mean, it's like a puzzle boss. So you just gotta dodge it. All right. What's this?
Elliot, do you think that's the doorway of time?
I think the chances are high. Let's look around.
All right. Doorway of time.
I wonder where this will take us. I can't wait
It was like, you know, Tales of Millennium, something like that. So time travel, gonna be interesting. All right, there we go. Yeah, okay. Well, that was very quick, actually. So interestingly enough, right? Well, here we'll do this actually. Okay. Well, there we go. And there's a debut demo. It's all done. All right. I'm gonna swap back to this for a second. Well, man, that was really quickly actually. I was really close to being done the last time, but okay. Well, let's talk about the game for a second. I guess we could do it on the store page. Okay. That's a lot better here. So, I'll do it on this thing because I want to have something visual, but I'll talk about it a little bit because I don't have, you know, I don't want to just do the game and that's it. Talk about the demo. So I liked it. It's, you know, it's an action. They say it's an action RPG. I will say, at least so far, I mean, I can see more of what they're saying, but it's way more inspired by, like, you know, a Legend of Zelda in a lot of its game mechanics, where, like, because Zelda is not an RPG at all. I don't think there's any, like, I think Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom will have more in common with that because you have some more stats, but they're action adventure puzzle games. People say puzzle games. I mean, they're action adventure games at their core. Puzzle, action adventure, puzzle, whatever genres are stupid sometimes. But my main thing is, I'm trying to think of my words here properly. I liked it a lot. I think it looks very good. It ran pretty well. Mostly, I think there were some hitches here and there, and I was on performance mode. I think the one thing that there was an issue with was I didn't like sometimes how the, you know, the foliage with the trees where it disappears. It kind of just, it felt like the game was like going crazy. I didn't particularly like that, but otherwise it looked good. It played well, and it was fun. And it's, again, like, it's inspired by Zelda through pretty much everything, including the shrines, which is, you know, I think pretty on the nose, but fair enough. I'm interested with, oh man, voice crack. I'm interested with what they're doing. It's really interesting. So this is the, obviously Square Enix, but, and what you really got to think about though is it's Square Enix obviously, and they have a guiding role, but the actual developers are the Clayworks team, developers of Bravely Default 2, and they've worked on, I think, some of the Dragon Quest remakes and whatnot, you know, because these HD 2D games are not just done at Square, they're with secondary studios. Acquire does the Octopath games, and the other one, I forgot the other one. They did Triangle Strategy, and then they're doing the Dragon Quest remakes, which I might actually play those at some point. Who knows? But I do kind of get that some people are kind of put off by the style. or like they're just kind of annoyed at the style. I think it still looks very good, obviously. I know there's like a lot of people who want like a Pokemon game in this style. I could see that. It'd be pretty interesting. Because I do think like it looks good, and like it's. I think it looks good. I do think it sometimes looks. It does like go for the over the top. Try to make it over top. Like it's like trying to elevate the pixel art style with a lot of shading and whatnot, which maybe people don't care for. Um. So that's that. I mean, my biggest issue, which if there is a survey, which I'll try to find up, obviously I can do it on stream or whatever. Then my biggest issue is just like the overabundance of like telling you what to do, or just reminding you through either fairies or something. Like, I don't really think that's cool. That's really cool. I think it's again it's a triple A thing, which Square Enix is. They do a lot. I mean, even in games I like FF7 Remake and Rebirth, there's a lot of AAA hallmarks that they do, which I just don't really care for. And it is kind of like, I would just like to turn it off. Or lower it. Like, it's just, and also like, the fairy, she just says the same things over and over again. I just don't really care. Could I lower it? I mean, again, you don't have to copy Zelda and having annoying fairy helping companions that talk a little too much. But otherwise, I mean, I thought it was really fun. I think it was really cool. I think there's some cool stuff there. I mean, the Magicite stuff, how builds actually work, that'll be interesting. I like permanent upgrades for swords, which is nice. So we're gonna be looking for a lot of weapons, but there's also not. But there's also it's not. It's also like reminding me of more of newer Zelda, where it has different weapons, which is cool. So you could use other weapons. And I probably missed some when I was exploring during the demo, because I'm pretty sure that the demo, which the demo, is not like, that's not like the prologue of the game. Okay, maybe it will be, but like, it's not really. I think the prologue would have had more. So it is kind of its own thing. So everything that was said in the marketplace or in the first town would totally be in the demo, and I didn't find the sickle. There's like I think there was a sickle weapon or something like that. I never found that. So that means that I explored a decent amount, but obviously I'm not gonna take 3 hours to get the demo done. It was fun, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on Switch 2, but I don't even know if it's gonna be on other consoles. Like, the demo is only on Switch, and it might be nice, especially for like if I want to play it in handheld, like I said last time. So this is really cool. I'm glad I played this. Obviously the story is I mean, I'll say the story is interesting. The story is, I mean, from what we got, there's gonna be stuff. I mean, time travel is gonna be interesting. Again, Zelda through and through, include time travel. Like, it's obvious that they wanted to make a Zelda game. I think the title obviously is kind of weird, and the Philabilia, people will criticize that, and it's kind of stupid. Like, what was it? Kingdom of, it's the land of Philbildia, but yeah. So I do hope that obviously this game, when this game comes out and it's good, this demo was really cool. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was fun just to play a video game like that again. I've been playing so much like I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, like RPGs like that, and like the last game I was playing was Kingdom Hearts 3. And then I beat the game, and then I played on normal, which was honestly pretty easy. But then you get to the data fights, and the data fights kick your butt. They actually, like, obviously they're not, like, critical is obviously where they're the hardest. But I don't think there's no slouching on normal, because I think what makes it harder on normal is on the normal difficulty, the base game is really, really easy. Like, it is pretty much brain dead. Not completely brain dead, but it can be pretty one note. And then you go to the data fights, where you actually have to like use the mechanics, and you're not primed to do that in the base game, which is kind of a fault of Kingdom Hearts on its own. So yeah, that was fun. Ooh. I'm really trying to not really trying to drag it out, but like I didn't expect me to beat that game so quick, and I can't just go around and explore anymore. So I just pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, there was some cool stuff. I mean, this direct had some cool stuff. Freaking Persona 3. I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's interesting. Who knows what's gonna happen? Obviously, I was hoping for a Tears of the Kingdom. Well, I mean, I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom. It's gonna be interesting because the only thing I'll say that what leads me to think that this is going to be canonical, I mean, whatever people will say, time travel makes it like the imprisoning war ends pretty on a hopeful note. It's not like obviously there's sacrifice, but it ends with them sealing Ganondorf, which is different than I think that the Great Calamity where everything went kind of destroyed everything, and Zelda had to seal it, but it was a very somber. It would have been a very somber ending. This one, it ends and maybe they actually wrote it that way in a sense because they kind of knew they wanted to do this. So the imprisoning war again, it ends with them sealing Ganondorf and Ralu making a sacrifice, but it does actually end successfully, and that's pretty important. So it helps, and obviously it'll play a lot better. I know Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is it kind of does need to be 60 FPS because it's locked to 30. But it runs at 30 and it runs a lot better. Which I mean, I might want to play that, but it's also like $80. It's a lot because it's hard to freaking buy it, and I don't want to buy it used because somebody might freaking make it. So who knows? But I mean, this is also a game I was looking forward to from that director. There's also the indie world, but I don't know. I play indie games as much as I can, but it's not as much as I can, honestly. I play them whenever it's one I'm interested in. Just depends. A lot of indie games are not really interesting to me. Not that I'm into. I mean, I'm more also interested in lower. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not like I only play AAA crap. That's stupid. But more into I'm more into a double A kind of thing. Smaller games. I mean, this is also AAA, I guess. So who knows? A lot of Japanese games. I mean, speaking of Warriors games, bro, freaking DWO is getting DLC for the sense, which is nice. I like DWO. I never finished. I finished the shoe main line, but I never. And I gotta go back and do some of the other you know timelines. But no, it's pretty cool. Yes. So I mean, it's nice that it's gonna get DLC after the Battle of Chibi, which is really fun. And yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, this is nice to finally, get that going. This is really stupid, by the way. I legitimately am kind of dumbfounded by this game. Only games. Let's see what these guys. They've made. I don't know. This isn't an actual game. This isn't a video game. And I mean, again, everyone talks about this, and everyone's gonna forget about this. But this isn't a video game, and so it's stupid. That director was pretty. There's some cool stuff, but that director was pretty cringe. Nothing about Octopath Traveler 0. Octopath Traveler is also a game series I'm interested in playing. I played like I played 2 like once for a little. I played it for a few hours. I thought it was fine, but anyway, man. Well, I wanted to stream more, but the demo's done, so I'm gonna end it now. But I probably will be back tomorrow. I'll probably find something else. Maybe I'll find another demo to play. I like to stream, and I want to stream as much as I possibly can during the time I have, where there's like barely anyone here, and hopefully the audio is good. I'm gonna look at the audio again after the stream and make adjustments as needed. But pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Swap it over to this place here. And I gotta get a thing for like, interludes or whatever. I'll have to do that at some point. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the day, guys. Thank you all for watching. And I suggest you play this demo. I think if you liked like top-down Zelda games, I think you'll like this one. Peace.